These are the Dukies. Most beautiful women of the Dabbleverse. Number 3, Keanu Thompson. I like that other picture she's got there. I'd just like to thank everybody, and I want to thank Stuttering John, even though I know you're a left-wing libtard. All right, we are going the most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. Anthony Pocky Cumia. Ah! Now, new category for the Dukies goes to ugliest man in the Dabbleverse. No, dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Duke's got this one. I don't know. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. The Duke is looking pretty damn good here. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Joey C. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. I know Lady K's going, just do it right, John. Just do it. Should have it all organized. Shut up! Anyway, so I want to put together something today called the Dukies. So, now, this is going to, I'm not Lady K. I'm not going to be as organized as he is. I know that he would take all his time. The only thing that Lady K lacks, he does have the production value, but he doesn't have the talent.
Why do they podcast? WDTP.
Now we're going to take a...
Why do they podcast?
Up! Just do it. Shut the fuck up! Jesus. Hey, Robert Myers, where the hell you been? The Express South Jerry, where the hell you been? Fucking hell. All right. All right. Now, we're going to play a little game here. These are the Dukies. These are the Dukies. Let me try and do them all in honor. I want it to look as well as I can. All right. These are the Dukies. All right. Hold on. Okay. All righty, hold on. All righty. All righty, one more. No, okay, that's it. All right, so the Dukies. You guys can vote in. You tell me. Now, we're going to take age out of this, okay? This is not who we want to date. I'm going to ask you, this is the most beautiful women of the Dabbleverse. Okay. Most beautiful women of the Dabbleverse. And here we go. Then we'll do the best looking men of the Dabbleverse. So the Dukies have begun. All right, the Dukies have begun. So the first category, most beautiful women of the Dabbleverse, or used to be in the Dabbleverse. First up, Kate Meany. Kate Meany is our first contestant of the most beautiful women of the Dabbleverse. Kate Meany is the first. Up number 2. Up number 2. Felicia Gillespie. Felicia Gillespie. So Kate Meany, Felicia Gillespie. Number 3. Number 3, Keanu Thompson. Number 3, Keanu Thompson. Now, I like that other picture she's got there. And then I know I'm a little partial here. Number 4, number 4, Kristen Carney. All right, now I don't know. So there we have our contestants. Kate Meany. One more look for the judges. Kate Meany. Felicia Gillespie. I know Lady K's going, just do it right, John. Just do it. Should have it all organized. Shut up! Keanu Thompson. She's coming in with that other picture there and that beautiful body of hers. Keanu Thompson. This is a very hard contest here for me. I'm a horn dog. This is not for me to judge. And then, of course, Kristen Carney. Now, oh, my Lord. Okay, yeah, I think we all know who I'm going to choose here, but okay. So, there we go. That's our judges. Let me see if anybody is super chatting with any of their selections. I don't see. All right, I don't see any votes. So, I'm going to have to do this on my own. I'm going to look at this one last time. So, Kate Meany. Okay. I'm gonna jot down. Let's see. Kate Meany. Okay. Kate Meany. Felicia Gillespie. All beautiful women. All of these women are beautiful. I'd be lucky to date any one of them. I'm going to just say that. If Kate Meany were older, of course. Keanu Thompson. She's a spoken for woman, but very, very pretty. And of course, last but not least, Kristen Carney. And now the Duke shall pick the winner of the Dukie. The winner of the Dukie. Now, I'll let you guys, if you want to chime in before I close the balloting. Before I crawl, here we go. Who is it going to be? Kate Meany, Kristen Carney, Felicia Gillespie, or Keanu Thompson? Who is the winner? The winner in the Duke's estimation for the most beautiful woman in the Dabbleverse goes to Kristen Carney, ladies and gentlemen. Kristen Carney, thank you very much. Kristen Carney, in the Duke's opinion, is the winner of the Dukie. So, Kristen, congratulations. Do you want to make an acceptance speech? You may. The floor is yours. I'd just like to thank everybody, and I want to thank Stuttering John. Even though I know you're a left-wing libtard, I want to just thank you because you could tell how beautiful I am. You're welcome, Kristen Carney. Now, let me read a couple super chats, and then we'll go to the best-looking man in the Dabbleverse. Wendy's Cat, thanks for the $2. Where can I see your national Pepsi commercial? Super Bowl. Clearwater Chad. Let's go. Don Vito Fontana, thanks for the $2. Get a refund from the gym. Kate Meany arms, thank you. I think Kate Meany's arms are beautiful. Brett Scully, thanks for the $2. Again, don't get me wrong. If Kate was older, I wouldn't kick any of those girls out of bed. I'd be lucky to date any of them. They're all beautiful women. That's just my personal preference, Kristen Carney. But I think Kate is beautiful. I think Keanu is beautiful. And I think Felicia is beautiful. So let's just know that is, that is definitely, I think they're all beautiful. And so if any of them taken any offense to this, just know it was very close for me. And if I fell in love with any one of you, it would probably end up being you. Osa's Western Grip is out of this world. Thank you. Snub, I'm reporting you to YouTube for hate speech. Thank you. You big pussy boy. You big pussy boy. Now we get to the next Dukie. The next Dukie goes to the most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. The most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. Let's find it out here. Let's see. The most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. Most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. Most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. Oh, this is going to be fun. Most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. Let's see. Most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. I'll do Nice by Chad. Hold on, I got to just mute myself for a second. Sorry about that. Just got to take a very important phone call. Something pension related. All right, we are going the most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. Pinky Brennan, let's see. Pinky. Oh, I'd love to get him in the bicycle. We'll just get used to anything. Don't want to be impartial here. So we don't want to be jaded here, whatever you say. And then let's get one more handsome guy up here. Now, again, it's going to be very hard for me to judge as I'm a heterosexual man, but we will do our best. So, ladies, if you could help me out here. Okay. So, here we go. Most attractive man in the Dabbleverse. First contestant. This is for a Dukie. Carl Heberger, the dweeb of all dweebs. Just do it. Carl Heberger is our first contestant. Carl Heberger with the limp chin going along with his limp hand. And we'll go out of that one and then go here. Next up, Anthony Cumia. Wow. Whoa! Holy shit. Look at the craters on that face. The moonbee jelly. There's one ugly son of a bitch. Fucking ghoul. Look at that fucking guy. Holy shit. That's fucking fugly, man. See who else we got here. We go to Shuli Agar. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now, that's fucking ugly. That is ugly. It doesn't matter with beard or without beard. That is a face that only a mother can love. A face that's asking to get punched. Only kidding, YouTube's terms of service. I'm a comedian. I am a comedian, unlike Vince. And then we go to Chad. Nobody can stomach the Zumick. Now, I know people are going to think that I'm trying to get it to go to Chad. But that is a very handsome picture of Chad. Chad should be very grateful that I did not seek to make him look ugly. Now we go to Kevin Brennan. Kevin Brennan. There he is, Pinky, with his, I don't know, it's like haiku haircut. It's like, it's got 5 little cowlicks with bald, with that fucking, you can open a bottle with those teeth. With that weird configured nose and those big-ass ears. And then, of course, we go to the Duke. Okay, there's the Duke. Stunningly handsome. Stunningly handsome, the Duke. I would have to say the Duke is looking pretty damn good here. I don't know. Let's go look at these again, shall we, one last time before we make our votes. First is Carl Heberger, the dweeb of dweebs. Carl Heberger with the no chin and the snaggle teeth. Carl Heberger. Then we go to Anthony Pocky Cumia. Ah! Jesus Christ! Fucking hell! Holy shit! That's one ugly motherfucker. Look at all those fucking, look at the carotid fucking, look at all these fucking pockmarks all Oh, my Lord. This is one ugly bastard. Fucking hell. Jesus. Well, then we mosey on back to Shuli Agar. Ah! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Then we go here to Chad. Nobody can stomach the Zumick. He does look damn good there. He looks good. Very handsome. Very handsome. Very handsome. Then we go to Pinky. Then we go to Pinky. There's Pinky. Well, Sarah Silverman thought he was good looking. I don't know. Seems a little off to me. Hold on. Could I open a fucking can with my... Could I open a bottle with those teeth? There we go. All righty. And then, of course, the Duke. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Duke's got this one. I don't know. I think the Duke's got this one. Let's see. I guess I got to wait on the drum roll here. So there we have our contestants. We got Pinky and Pocky. We got Lady K and the shitwear. And who else? We got Chad. Nobody can stomach the Zumick. And then, of course, we have the Duke. So let's see what we get here. Who would it be? Now, I don't know. This is a tough one. There are a lot of votes coming in to be tabulated. I think Chad, nobody can stomach the Zumick's got Atlanta. He's got Georgia. I think Pocky's got South Carolina. Shitway's got Alabama. Pinky's got the smelly state of New Jersey. Who else we got there? I can't remember. I think I'm leaving one of them out. But the winner, hands down, is the Duke. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm so embarrassed. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So there we have the perfect match. The Duke and Kristen Carney. That was a lovely, lovely competition. Next up, the winner of the Dukie for dumbest in the Dabbleverse. But first, let me read a couple of super chats before we get to the next category. Wadfather, why are you only hot for Trumpers, sicko? No, I'm hot for every single one of those girls. If Kate Meany was older, I mean, look, they're all very beautiful. It's very hard to tell. I think Felicia's beautiful. I think Keanu is beautiful. I think Kate is beautiful. I think Kristen is beautiful. So it is not, this has been a very hard choice for the Duke. So, so we'll have to keep it that way. Now, new category for the Dukies goes to ugliest man in the Dabbleverse. This is going to be tough. No, dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Sorry. The ugliest man, I should have included Rocco Burrow. I don't know why I didn't, but I forgot. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse for the Dukies. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Hold on. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Okay, hold on. We're just getting our contestants up. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. So just hold on. We're getting this together. There are a lot of contestants. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. A lot of contestants, so bear with me. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. We have 4 contestants. Let's add one more. Let's see. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. All right, here we go. Here comes our contestants. First up, for a Dukie, for the dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Joey C. Joey C. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Please have all your votes in. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse, Joey C. I would go with him right now. But there's a lot of stupidity out there. So we're next up, Anthony Zenhausen. Anthony Zenhausen, dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Next up, Rain Man DeVito, dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Ray DeVito. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Stevie Loser the User. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Stevie Loser the User. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Vincent Mbessi. Vince the Bold Fuck Mbessi. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Okay, let's go with our contestants again. Then I'll let you guys tabulate who shall be our winner. For dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Joey C. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Joey C. Anthony Zenhausen. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Joey Zenhausen. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Ray DeVito. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Up next for the Dukie, for dumbest man in the Dabbleverse, Stevie Loser, the User. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. And last but not least, Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Vincent and Bessie. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. So, let's go to our drum roll. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Is it Joey C? Is it Anthony Zenhauser? Is it Ray DeVito? Is it Stevie Loser the User? Is it Vincent and Bessie? And the winner is Stevie Loser the User. Thank you very much. Stevie Loser the User. Dumbest man in the Dabbleverse. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now let me just read some super chats, and then we'll get to the biggest grifter in the Dabbleverse, and then we'll conclude our Dukies for today. The biggest grifter is coming up, first of all. All right. So now we come down. Oh, I said biggest grifter. I'm sorry. The biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. So, the biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. So, here we go. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Okay, that'll be 2 right there. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Got 3 there. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Biggest creep, see 2, 3, 4, one more we'll add. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Our first contestants. This is 1 or 2. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Well, Eso, and that's 1. And Shuli Agar is 2. So our first is Eso, biggest creep. Our second is Shitware. It's either Eso or Shitware. Now, who else we got? Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Who gets the Dookie? Or the creepy? Philip Joe Russo. Philip Joe Russo. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. And then, biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Vincent and Bessie. Vincent and Bessie. This was submitted by Lori. I don't know who that Lori was, but somebody named Lori and Bessie submitted this for biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Last but not least, biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Ray DeVito. Ray DeVito. So let's go back. I'll show you your contestants one last time. Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Is it Eso? Or is it Shuli Agar? Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Is it Philip Joe Russo? Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Is it Vincent and Bessie, submitted by Lori and Bessie? Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Or is it Ray DeVito? Biggest creep in the Dabbleverse. Ray DeVito. And the Dookie goes to is it Isolini? Is it the shitwear, Julie Agar? Is it Philip Joe Russo? Is it Vincent and Bessie? Is it Rainman DeVito? Uh-oh. Judges, there's a tie. How could this be? There's a tie. We have a tie. The both winners go to Isolino and the shitwear. Biggest creeps in the Dabbleverse. Thank you very much. They are the biggest creeps in the Dabbleverse. Thank you. Hope everyone enjoyed this edition of the Dukies. Now we get back to the regular programming.